It's been nearly 60 days since Iowa and Purdue opened the Big Ten basketball season down in West Lafayette. Not much has changed with the talented Boilermakers. They were ranked second then. They're number 6 tonight. The Hawks feel they are up to the task, and so do we. Now left of the lane for 7-4 Edey. He's got Rebraca on the switch. Jump hook, easy. Easy done. Edey puts Purdue on top. Rebraca was on his backside again. Here's Phillip going in for the dunk. Missed it, but it skims long along the baseline to Patrick McCaffrey. Out to Jordan Bohannon, and he nails a 3. Keegan for 3 from the wing. No good short. Gillis pestered that shot. He gets the rebound, then throws away the outlet pass. Toussaint on the steal. Goes in for the layup. Count it. And a blocking foul called on the Boilermakers. To Toussaint. Back to Keegan. He drives inside. Lobs it to Rebraca. Layup good. Great play by Keegan Murray. Man. To Ivey. Here's a jump shot good from the top of the circle. Another 3 by Stefanovic. He's got 2 already. It's man-to-man. McCaffrey jump hook is knocked away right to Keegan Murray. His jump shot goes down, thankfully. Keegan Murray, the garbage man, cleaning up there. 14-9 Purdue. Here's Sanford around a screen. He lets fly. Misses. It's short. Rebounded on the weak side by Chris Murray. Right back up and in. Chris Murray. A teardrop right of the lane. That ends a 2.5-minute scoring drought for the Hawkeyes.
Good work by Chris Murray on the offside.
Here's Tony Perkins. He lobs up a 3. Short. Put back good by Aaron Eulis. I think Jaden Ivey got a piece of Perkins' shot. Peyton Sanford back in transition. Baseline feed Chris Murray. Step back jumper good. Chris Murray is knocked in 2 in a row. Freshman keeps up. Out front another 3. Good again. Isaiah Thompson. Iowa down 15 with the ball. Tony Perkins. A pop-up jumper is good in the lane. Curled around a high post screen. Knocked down the jumper. Wide open look for 3. Passes it up. Peyton Sanford drains a deep tray. Well beyond the arc. That's what he can do. 10-point Purdue lead at 30-20. Patrick drives in, hits the running hook off the glass. Little flip up from right of the lane. Iowa back to within 10, looking for more stops.
Yeah, need more of that right there. Go aggressive to the basket.
Back out to the wing and leaves it for McCaffrey. Pull-up jumper good from the baseline. Iowa's better possessions with ball movement. Here's a reverse layup and a score by Agundale and a foul called on Purdue's Stefanovic. 44-30 Purdue. McCaffrey for 3. Good in transition. Patrick McCaffrey heating up. 44-33. Jordan brings it back on the run. Keegan, a standstill 3 is good in transition. Bohannon made that play work.
Yeah, he did. He pushed it. Got the rebound and then turned and ran.
Iowa down 13. Bohannon for 3. Good. 53-43. To Stojanovic. Backdoor lob and a dunk by Travion Williams. Chris Murray counters, though, with a drive right by Williams. Iowa doing a much better job of spreading the floor in the half court. Toussaint throws back on point to Chris Murray. His 3 is good. 57-53. Purdue's lead melts to 4. Hawks have roared out of the gate in the second half. Ivey, a corner 3. Good. That's a silencer for the moment. 60-53. Leaves it for a trailing Toussaint. Back to Keegan in the corner. 3 on the way. Good. 5-point game again. 63-58. Now they come cross court for a 3 attempt. Good again by the little used Ethan Morton. My goodness, averaging 3 points. Patrick with Stojanovic on his backside. Turns, shoots, and scores from right of the lane. Pretty move by the 6'10 redshirt sophomore. Final score will be Purdue 83 and the Hawkeyes 73. And the 6th-ranked Boilermakers will be at least that when the new rankings come out on Mondays.
The Heartland is brought to you by the University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. And by Athletico Physical Therapy. It all starts here.
Tonight, here at Penn State, the Hawks look to get back to 500 in the conference as the schedule reaches the halfway point of the season. Here's Keegan Murray, right wing. Works at high post left, spins into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Rebraca. Shot fake, this one's up and down, and a foul called. And covers him up. Tony Perkins with a step back jumper from 15. Down it goes. Tony Perkins with a nice jumper left of the lane 18-12. Rabracha blocks down on Miles Dredd. He got up in the air with nowhere to go. Sanford shooting in transition. Good. A splash down for a three. Timeout, Penn State. 8:20 to go, first half. Here comes Peyton Sanford, the freshman. Well, here's Chris Murray open from the baseline. Rains in a 19-footer from inside the three-point stripe. Can't isolate him on the baseline. Connor McCaffrey then throws in a three himself from the wing. Connor's open. Back from Bohannon. Another three goes down, and Connor McCaffrey. Little coming out party in the offensive end for Connor Mack. Comes back outside. Here's McCaffrey for three. It's good from the wing. Joe Toussaint with the find. 55-53 Penn State. Back in front. Here's Keegan. He whirls inside and dunks it emphatically. That first field goal looked pretty.
It did. He wanted that one.
Here's Bohannon. Whirls into the front court. Gets a screen. Now a step back three. It's on the way. It is short. Tip up is good by Keegan Murray. And they're going to count it. And we're going to overtime. Keegan Murray with an All-American play. Came from underneath the basket, underneath the square. Here's Dredd. Shot fake. Now step back. Throws up a three. A wild three. Good. Unbelievable. Final score, Penn State 90, Iowa 86 in double overtime here at State College.
The Heartland is brought to you by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of Iowa Hawkeye football. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. And by the University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives.
Go Hawks!
This particular match, it is important. It's important to our fans. It's important to the wrestling world. It doesn't take a lot to figure out why college wrestling is the best wrestling show on earth. You know, is it monumental? I don't know if you can be that dramatic. But it's two programs that are after the same things, and it is important. This is college athletics at the highest level.
And it is the Pioneer Showdown between the Hawkeyes and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside saying thanks for joining us. Mark, I don't know that there's really much to say. I mean, even talking with Coach Brands, and he said, you know, this is the point where, as a coach, there's not much else to do. It's time for two top programs in the country to come out here and just get after it.
Well, every single match tonight is going to be a factor in the outcome of this duel meet. That's what it comes down to. And, you know, win or lose, it's how you win, it's how you lose. You know, bonus points may come down and maybe a factor as well too, but every single time that we toe the line tonight, we have to be ready to go. This is like a kid's dream.
Oh, yeah.
Like literally a dream of so many young wrestlers out there aspiring to become an Iowa Hawkeye and to be able to step foot out on the mat at this exact moment of time right here. I mean, here's the thing. This is what we talked about. Close matches against Ohio State. We did not win them. And now we've got two close matches here. Very, very down to the wire. We had a one-point match at 133 and an overtime match here, and we've lost both of them.
There's a bad shot by Bartlett, reshot by Max Fearon, head to the outside. Bartlett, front headlock situation right here as well, hanging on.
Finish here.
There we do. Come up over the hips for the two. Fearon is going to win this with the riding time point by a score of 3-1. Gets the Hawkeyes onto the board. 10-3 is our score through 4 matches. Around the waist, picks him up, moves back down to his base. Bearclaw stands right back up. Caleb throws him back down and flattens him out that time.
He's good at those returns. Forward pressure, forward pressure.
Picks him up, throws him down again. Flattens him out. 25 seconds remain. That claw ride, he will get the riding time point, and he will get the 2-0 victory.
This is a must, absolute 100% must-win match for us here at 165 pounds between Alex Marinelli and Brady Berge of Penn State. There's a nice shot.
Got him reaching in a little bit. Marinelli still trying to finish here. Reaches across the far ankle for the two.
Beautiful shot, beautiful finish. Way to be patient right there on that leg. Come on, Angel, call him for stalling.
As they go out of bounds, that is a stall call. That'll be a point. Marinelli pops, tries to get to the leg, switches off to the other side.
We gotta score this. We gotta score this. There's
and
two.
He does.
Let him up! Let him up! Let him up! We need a takedown and a stall call. Come on, Alex, get to the legs.
Pushes him out of bounds. Stall call on
Damn
Berge.
right. Dang right. Yeah, quit your crying.
7-2 now. 8-2 at the riding time.
Felt good. Could have scored more bonus points, right? There's more to give. I could have scored. I could have tech fouled him, pinned him, but got the major. It was good. Felt really good. I'm very thankful and blessed to have just a couple days to avenge a loss or to get back to where I wanted to be.
There you go.
Double, cuts off to the single, elevates, Berge turns.
2!
Sailed out. Marinelli.
That's 10-2. We got to ride him here for 12 seconds. We got to ride him here. Thank you, Alex Marinelli. Thank you, Alex Marinelli.
Ties up this team score at 10 apiece.
It's the little things, it's finishing, it's, are we protecting? It seems like maybe in some of those matches we protect a little bit too much, and anytime you're waiting, protecting, holding on, that's, as we get into the postseason, that's the things we gotta eliminate.
Penn State is going to end Iowa's 29 dual meet win streak, leading 19-10 going into the heavyweights. Greg Kirkfleet, number 3 in the country. Last weekend had a big win, 8-5 over Mason Paris.
Trying to suck it in. Kirkland goes to throws, and we put
Put
Kirkland
it to his back, and then he rolls us. Oh, he tried rolling us through, but we finished for the 2.
Just wrestled my match, my positions. He hit me with that double right away. I made an adjustment, stopped his next one, so that was important to me. I can't let that first one take me down. I need to make the adjustment before I need to make the adjustment. So I need to be ready, but came back and wrestled my match.
Trying to get those collars. There's a misdirection shot by Kirkfleet. We try to kick away. We are able to get the hips out. Now we're trying to go around behind him, hipping into him. Front headlock trying to go the other way. Kirkfleet squares back up, stands up. Over-under situation.
You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there, Tony. You don't need to be there.
Kirkfleet trying an inside trip. Tony trying to put him to his back,
and
he does!
Wow. Big win here against Kirkland to end the night.
7-2 the final. Hawks do lose the team score by a score of 19-13.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Extreme, powered by Mediacom, the internet preferred by Hawk fans. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless and the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
The Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball team has won 6 in a row. All the attention now focuses on the Northwestern Wildcats. Down court pass, Warnock wide open and lays it up and in. Here's Kate Martin, whips a pass to Marshall for 3 and swishes this one from the left wing. With Clark pulling up from 3 and drills it just left to the top of the key. Trying to get that transition game going, whether an open 3 or all the way to the basket.
Yeah, it feels nice. As Coach said, kind of got that monkey off our back. Had previously gone 0-3, and this is when we need it, and I think we've played really well on the road. So kind of having that experience and just learning from last game, I still think they made it super challenging on us tonight, and we really had to earn it. But I feel like they just play so much harder when it's versus us. I don't know what it is, but I thought there was a lot of things we could have done better to make it easier on ourselves. But, anytime you get a win, it's nice.
Lob pass, Sonano, right-handed layup is good. Nice entry on the lob by Gabby Marshall. Here's Clark in transition against Burton. She drives, spins, layup good. Caitlin Clark, her first basket, third quarter. She has 13. Gets it to Taiwo, will fire a 3 and knock it down just left on the top of the key. Taiwo's first basket's a big one. The Sonano goes to the left hand and gets it up and in off of Morris. Back to Kate Martin. Bounce pass, Sonano goes up strong and finishes. Nice assist by Kate Martin. Unselfish play, and Sonano has 18.
And I think we're really confident. I think it's been huge for us to take each game individually, not let the high from one game carry into the other. We've had some big margin wins, and we've done a good job of moving to the next game with the same confidence that we had going into every other game, so that's been huge. I think just maturity, making sure we ran through the highs and lows and made sure we had more of them. And I think just coming down to crunch time, maintaining our composure was huge.
Here's Clark down the right side, gets into the paint, goes up, finishes the floater, and is fouled. Iowa. Martin for three, top of the key, drills it. Kate Martin, her first basket in 2 games. How big was that one? Clark, deep three-pointer, got it! A deadly three for Caitlin Clark from 25 feet straight away.
You know, I'm the type of player that I'm going to take that shot no matter what, and I think the shot clock was honestly maybe under 5, around 5, so I knew I had to do something with it, and you know, I made a little move and caught some separation and knocked it down. So I'm glad I went in because I made up for all those turnovers, which wasn't too great tonight, but a win's a win.
Buzzer, and the Hawks win it. Hawks win it 72-67. That's 7 in a row. Another big-time road victory.
And now, you know, you're only down 5 to start the fourth. And then, of course, we outscore them by 5 in that fourth quarter and 5 in overtime. But that is a good Northwestern team. That is not indicative of what their record is. They are really good. Veronica Burton was outstanding. But I think Gabby and Tommy did a great job defending her, trying to make her life miserable, because you have to. She is just such a good player. This one rebounding tonight really did a great job for us. Mon had 16 rebounds. I think that's her high for the year.
We were down 14 in the third quarter. We were down 5 to start the fourth quarter. You guys just kept battling and kept battling. Great job. Great job. Iowa 3, 1, 2, 3. Iowa!
Latham High-Tech Seeds is proud to partner with the Iowa men's basketball team in raising money for every free throw made by the Hawkeyes all season long through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer program here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, cheering on the Hawkeyes from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts all across the state of Iowa.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,